It's the Wordlife Show, hosted by Krazy on Ujima 98 FM, Tuesdays 8 till 10. So it's that all important part of the show.
We've been holding back. I'm ready to let you know.
Yeah, bro. I swear down, like, it's one of those things because we do the interview every time at 9:30.
Yeah.
It's hard because all throughout the show, like, there's little pearls of information. I want to be in the interview. You know what I mean?
For real. I understand, man.
But, bro, I mean, right, okay. Well, this is the interview segment. It's my favourite part of the show, really, apart from the live bars part we're going to do afterwards.
Yeah.
But basically, I've been lucky enough and honoured to have Asher Simmons, for anyone who's listening in the show, for the last hour and a half. The music's incredible, bro.
Thank you so much, man.
It's like actually incredible. I'm not just saying it. Like, it's really well produced. The way you're breaking down the bars, it's fantastic, man.
Respect.
As I say, there's so much variety, you know what I mean? There's like some tracks
I'm glad you said that, yeah.
Bruv, like some tracks you're going in, some's like real soft spoken, but the amount of information in there is real packed in. I mean, you're a very versatile artist, you know what I mean?
Thank you, man.
I think that's good, bruv. I mean, right, for the people who just tuned in, I mean, do you want to introduce yourself and tell them where you're from?
Yeah, man. My name is Asher Simmons. I was born in Bermuda, grew up in Abaco, Bahamas. That's what I'm repping to the fullest. Like I said a little bit earlier, I flew 4,000 miles away, you know, to relocate to the UK. You know, to try my hand at the scene over here, man. So just bless up to y'all scene. You know, I'm trying to remain humble and come with as much respect as possible, man. Perfect. Right now we in Bristol. Shout out to y'all, man. And Ujima Radio. Shout out to the Wordlife Show, man.
Boom. Yeah, come on. Yeah. Hey, bruv, it's been a great show. I mean, honestly, I said specifically to you, send me as much music as you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't give many people that option. You know? Sometimes I'd be like, yeah, you can have like half a song played, whatever. You know? But nah, bro, we played a lot of music. You know
man, it was respect. It didn't even feel like we were shooting anything. It felt like we were just in here like chopping it up, man, just vibing, man.
That's how we run on the show.
Yeah,
you know?
I like it. Yeah.
But that's how it should be, innit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think also it leads into a false sense of security for the interview. But
this is where we get hit. No,
yeah, this is where we hit. I'm not like that, bro. Honestly, I'm not a stitch up. I mean, bro, it's an honor to have you. The music's fantastic.
Yeah, man.
I mean, right, so Bahamas.
Yeah.
Well, this is one thing we was touching on earlier that I want to come back to an interview.
Yeah.
I mean, we always see the nice holiday pictures, the resorts, what they're trying to sell to you for tourism.
Yeah.
But obviously, there's a real underlying dark side of the Bahamas.
Yeah. And it was a culture shock for me, even, man, because like I said, I was born in Bermuda and I grew up there. Yeah. So I bounced around a lot, but the last 5 years I went home and I really was able to soak it in. And I, you know, through doing music, I connected with some real people. Yeah. Shout out to Porter the Poet, man. You know what I'm saying? And they really, he opened my eyes to a lot. That's the OG, you know what I'm saying? He opened my eyes to a lot of just the reality of the situation, just how bad it really is out there, man. Yeah. You know, and it's hard, man. We just had I mean, we could go into it economically. We could go into it as far as crime, poverty. Is like, where do you want to start? Like,
I mean, like, obviously there's the crime and poverty and stuff like that. But you guys just had a hurricane, isn't it?
Yeah, man. Hurricane Dorian was I think it was the largest recorded hurricane in history, man.
I mean, that's
it was wild. 2 months I left I was there for 5 years. Yeah. You know, where I was in Abaco, Bahamas. Yeah. 2 months after I moved here from there, a Category 5 hurricane came and destroyed everywhere.
I mean, like,
where I was, you know,
the Category 5. I mean, that's out of what, 10? Is it, or is
no? It's out of 5. That's a 5 out of 5. That's as bad as it gets. It was a big boy. Sat over us for almost 3 days, man.
Oh wow! I mean, I can imagine there's probably a lot of people died and a lot of
people died. A lot of people. You know what I'm saying? It's more remarkable that your house is there. That's how it is. It's not like, yo, did your house get damaged? It's like, oh, did your house stand up? Because the 95%
everything is just decimated,
and we need your help, man.
Jeez.
You know, we need your help, and I don't think the government has done a good enough job communicating to the rest of the world just how devastating.
How bad it is.
Yeah, it really is.
To be fair, I've been a bit oblivious to it. I mean, I didn't realize. So yeah, basically, if there's any appeals or anything like that, we can share on Facebook and stuff.
But yo, man, the earth, man, it's just the earth is crying out, man. That wasn't a normal storm. And then you look over like what's happening in Australia with the fires and all that stuff. It's like, yo, global warming is a real thing. I don't care what people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, we gotta reduce our carbon. It's real. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, a lot of people are like, yeah, it goes up and down and stuff, but it's obvious we're having an effect. You know,
like,
the amount of humans on the planet compared to what there was before. before, everybody's all like busting up the planet, like for either food or your cars or pollution and stuff like that. It's going to have some sort of effect in it.
Yeah, man.
And I think it takes a real cold-hearted idiot to deny it, I think. You know what I mean? I think that's it. But
yeah, shout out to my people, man. They're resilient. The most resilient people on earth. If anybody could come back from a storm like that, it's those people, man. They had so much stacked against them even before that. So, you know, if you got life, if you got breath, man, you're blessed to be alive, man. Don't take any second for granted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People woke up one day and the next day their house, everything that they worked so hard for was gone. So that gave me so much perspective, because I was like over here and like I'm like, well, dang, man, at least I got, you know what I'm saying? Like what I'm going through is light. You know what like, of course it was hard being over here and I felt survivor's guilt. Yeah. Because I was like, why did I miss it?
Did you have a lot of like friends and family over in there?
Yeah, man.
Jeez, man. Yeah. I mean, I hope they're okay. You know, R.I.P. to the loss, man. I don't want to dwell too much on that, but basically, no, because we can offer a weather report. But at the same time, it's it shows a lot of background about where you're from and what you've come up with, and what shaped you, what made you want to come to England and stuff like that. I mean, what was the main thing that made you want to come away from the Bahamas? Like,
just feeling like there was no opportunity, man. I just feeling, you know, reaching out, trying to get somewhere, and just not feeling any kind of support. Not really from the people, but just from like, we don't have, like where I was from, we don't have situations like this. We don't have a Ujima radio. We don't have a Wordlife Show. We don't have, you know. And so I was literally like forging my own path, like with the internet and everything after I came out from school. And so, yeah, that's what it was, man. It's just like feeling like, well, I need some sort of opportunity. I didn't want to go to the States, man. I really respect the love that the UK people have for your artists, you know, and for the music itself, like the actual music, not just the image.
We're nerds over here, bro. We study that, you know what I mean? Lyricism and stuff like that. I think that's it. It's not so much of a style and a drip and flexing. Yeah. It's real about the dirt, the grime, you know what I mean?
I think you guys look like y'all lyricism, you pay attention to lyrics, and I just felt like, you know, because I feel like that's my strongest trait in all of my music.
Bruv, your lyrics are fantastic. And I think, go back to the music, that's it, bruv. Like, some of the tracks on there are insane, man. Literally the whole of the Kingdom EP, I thought it was brilliant.
Thank you.
Let's touch on that then. When did that come out?
Kingdom EP dropped February 26th of last year, man. It's been a year.
Okay.
Yeah, we're rounding up on a year.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to XVX. Me and my producer, like I said, he made every single beat on that playlist.
Yeah. Apart from the one that you reversed on the interlude one.
Yeah, but I sampled him. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he's a sicko, bro. Their beats are hard, bro. Big up yourself, man.
Bro, he sends me a beat. Every week there's a beat in my inbox. He's a factory. So that, you know, when we coming hard. I got so much music that sitting on music, trust me. Hey, you know, this time we're doing it bigger and better, because Kingdom was made inside my closet. You know, this time I linked up with J.S. Scott. Shout out to him. You know, a studio engineer, and we did it in the studio, man. State of the art. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
you
like,
stepped up the game, but hey, don't underestimate those in the closet in the whole booth ones. You know what I mean? That's where the magic comes out, bro.
Yeah, for real. But we got big ones coming.
Right, because I've noticed you've been dropping a lot of singles, haven't you? So
yeah. Just in the meantime. But I guess I'll introduce this now, man. We got a whole project coming. It's called Kingdom Come. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the continuation of Kingdom.
The expansion of that,
yeah. And you're going to see the growth and everything.
Is that an EP or an album?
It's another EP.
Another EP. I mean, a lot of people are doing EPs at the moment, the way the online streaming services.
Yeah.
It makes a lot more sense to do that.
I don't want to be that artist that just draw. I know that we're in a single culture right now. You know, it's just like staying in a hot space. But I feel like there's something about a project.
A body of work.
You know, like a body. I wanted to show that I can do that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I could give you your bangers. I could give you, your club hits. I could give you your meaningful, and then I could also give like that deep introspective rap that everybody wants to hear. You know what I'm saying? I just want to show people, like, I'm a complete artist, a musician. You can put me on anything, any kind of vibe, man.
Bruv, I believe that. As I say, you're very, very versatile, man. There's some incredible tracks. I'm trying to remember the name of it, sorry, bruv. You've got so many on here. I'm just looking through. Now, what was it? It was Run Up a Check. That track so much, bro.
Yeah, you read that one.
Bruv, I love that track. I'm going to be playing that, like, going on, but also Shine as well. I've been playing that for weeks on the show before, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trust me,
I feel you.
Yeah, bro.
My boy Graham said you would like that one, that Run Up a Check. You know,
I mean,
it's like bars and stuff.
That's it. I'm more of a rappy person.
Yeah, you want the rap.
Whereas, like, the Shine's like quite a nice radio song.
Yeah, but the melodies and stuff.
The singing and stuff. But for me, I want the.
I feel that.
And I feel that's a lyricist track, you know. But also a go-getters track, you know. I mean, people are actually out there trying to do something with their life.
Yes,
it's one of them inspirational, positive tracks, and I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So is there the videos and stuff as well online?
Yeah. There's a couple. Kingdom has a music video.
Yeah.
I would like to expand and do that more. Connected with Chris Wilkie. So hoping to do some work with him.
Chris Wilkie is my G.
Yeah, pure energy, man. I like
Candy
that guy.
Farm, yeah. Basically,
yeah, shout out to
ask
them.
him about C Double, yeah.
Okay, I got you.
We done an album with him about 10 years ago.
Okay.
He's made all the beats on it as well, so he's got production as well.
Yeah, he told me he was he told me he was doing his producer back too.
He was in a rap group back in the day and everything like that. But yeah, man, he's
got good energy,
dude, man. A really positive dude, and if you're working with him, the quality of the videos is going to be really good as well. So
we're trying to come out correct, man, and do everything and make sure it's polished.
Bruv, I look forward to that. So 2020 is going to be a good year for that then, yeah?
2020, man. It's our year, man. Higher heights.
Yeah. So when are you looking to drop the Kingdom Come project?
I don't want to give a date yet, but just know we're working on it, man.
You're
the first person I've even told that to, so it's exclusive.
Exclusive! The Wordlife Show. We need these exclusives, isn't it,
bomb.
Yeah. Hey, bruv. Nah, man. I mean, is there any other stuff? Have you since you've come over to the UK? I mean, have you been doing any shows or anything? No
shows yet, man. I'm looking to do some shows.
People are missing the
venues.
Trick here,
holla at me, man.
I'm trying missing the trick. Like promoters, get it up, bruv. This guy's sick, you know.
Yeah. We'll have it turned up.
I don't just have anybody on the Wordlife Show, but when Graham Hobbs, we've got to shout him out for getting you on.
Man, shout out, that's my guy, man.
Yeah, bruv, when he showed me the music like that, because like a lot of the times when people give me music and stuff, they're like, yeah, this is my mate Dave from down the road, and I play it and I go, right, I put him on 6 months time. With this, I was like, yo, bruv, I got a slot. You know what I mean? I literally, somebody dropped out, so I was like,
it just kind of worked out, huh? Like it just kind of
fell into space, and I had to do it, bruv. But I think people need to know they do, and I think when you're producing music of that good a quality, it'd be a shame for the world not to see it. Bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I think that's it's the truth, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you heard it here on the Wordlife Show. Now we've got the live bars section coming up. We've got a couple of adverts that we got to drop into.
Cool.
Just so they can get your social media, because we want to get the following up and everything like that.
Yes, man. And before we go in, I also got a podcast, man. I just got to mention that we just started a podcast. Yeah. It's called the Green Tea Collective. You know what I'm saying? So if you listen to my music, you like the introspective, like spiritual kind of vibes and stuff like that. We discuss those kind of things and meaningful stuff. You know what I mean? So tune out for that. It's on Anchor. Yeah, man. The Green Tea Collective.
The Green Tea Collective.
Yeah,
is there anything else you want to plug before we
get social media at Asher Simmons Music on everything. That's YouTube, Spotify, Audio Mac, SoundCloud, at Asher Simmons Music. Add me on Instagram. That's home base, all right? Asher Simmons Music.
That's the main one that you use.
Yeah. That's what I can connect with you. Send me a DM. Let me know if you like the music or not. Yeah. Also, we have Asher Simmons Wisdom, too. It's another page that I run. Okay. You know what I mean? I got to split up, because for me, it's all about the message that I'm trying to put out. So
Hey, you can't have enough social media nowadays. I think that's it. As long as you're active on there.
Yeah, man. We working, man.
That's it. You got to do it, bro.
And shout out to DHACK Media World and Krazy Wordlife, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to Graham House Photography. Shout out to Matt Minute Studios. Shout out to XVX_producer. Look us all up on Instagram, man. Shout out to Mixed by J.S. Scott. You know, that's the team, man. It's the home team we building, man. And we out here.
Bruv, now we're going to be sharing a lot of it, and we're going to be playing a lot of the music as well. So
I so appreciate it.
Thank you for coming through. But
thank you for having me, man.
Come on. But next, we got the live bar segment. So I'm going to go into some commercial breaks, and then we'll be back on the other side with some live music. So stick around, please.
Okay.